Yo, welcome back to Pass the Sticks podcast. I'm your host, as always, JB. And Wave is underneath, he's under the weather today, so it's just me today. But as always, appreciate all the love and support, man. Make sure y'all definitely send y'all well wishes to Wave. He'll be back next week, as always. Appreciate the love and support as always, man. Well, we're gonna keep the show going this time around, y'all. So definitely want to talk to y'all about some stuff going on. But if you're new to the channel and you're new to the page, please continue to support. Definitely appreciate it as always. We're gonna, as you know, this show is split into 4 parts. We start out with what games we're currently playing. Then from there, we're going to This Week in Gaming, where we briefly look back on games that dropped throughout this week in history. Then from there, we'll touch upon some topics. Then we'll end with the spin wheel. One gotta go game versus all types of that. So, we're gonna kick this game off, man. I'm kind of talking to y'all today, man. Wave is out. He's again not feeling well. Appreciate big ups to him. Hopefully he gets a lot better. But I want to know, man, what games are y'all currently playing, y'all? Let's get in the chat and check this out, man. Definitely gonna check this out. So to kick this off, man, I've been playing a little bit of Call of Duty. I've been playing some Madden. No, don't ask why. I've also been playing some Super Mario Wonder. That game is fire, man. That game is so fire. That might be one of my favorite games this of the year, to be honest. But yeah, that's basically what I've been playing, man. So this show's gonna be a little more interactive. I'm talking to y'all. So obviously I'm not talking to myself. What games y'all currently been playing? Let's see. Let's get to these comments right now. Jessica, hi everyone. What's up? Andrew said, "What's up, bros? What's up, bros?" He said, "Feel better to Wave." Definitely. Big shout out to Wave. Bobby Drake said, "What's good, JB? Get well soon, Wave. What's good? What's good?" Mo said, "Yo, what up, Mo? What up?" Andrew says he's been playing Fortnite again. They brought back the original map, and I'm loving it. I did see that, man. How's that going with the original map? Definitely. I wasn't big on Fortnite. I got into it probably later on, so I wasn't even on it when the original map was like really popping like that. So definitely let me know how that's going. Jess said, as usual, more games for my 5-year-old. Mario Kart and Just Dance, absolutely, of course. Mo said, Ghost of Tsushima is lethal. Do 10 push-ups every time I die. Did 150. Yo, Ghost is a beast, man. Ghost is a beast, man. That's definitely a PlayStation 4 game that I had to be convinced to play, and it's one of the better recommendations I've ever gotten, to be honest. Bobby said, still playing Super Mario Wonder, and I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima for the first time as we speak. What's your thoughts on Ghost? And yeah, Super Mario Wonder is incredible. Andrew said, original map brought back the hardcore players. Better than COD right now. I'm not surprised about that last statement. But all right, man. Let's get into This Week in Gaming, man. Briefly look back on games that dropped throughout this week in history. And the first game we talk about, man, is a absolute classic. We talking about Twisted Metal, which dropped November 5th, 1995, developed by Single Track. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Twisted Metal is a game that when I literally first started playing it again since being a kid, I didn't know if I was going to enjoy it or not. I thought this might have just been like a nostalgia thing. Then I actually play it, it's going to end up being trash. So I went back and played this, and I played Twisted Metal 2. I had a lot of fun, man. I like these style type of games. I'm a huge fan of Vigilante 8, especially the second one, Second Offense. Big fan of that. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Twisted Metal. Let me know your thoughts on Twisted Metal, man. Was this something y'all liked? Was it hot? Was it not? Definitely want to know y'all thoughts on it. Shout out to Sweet Tooth. Let me also know if y'all was rocking with that show that dropped on, I think it was Paramount Plus, or no, I'm sorry, it was on Peacock. Let me know if y'all like that Twisted Metal show as well. I think Anthony Mackie was the star of that. Let's see what y'all saying in the comments, man. So the difficulty used to be trash. They patched it up though. Okay, Ghost is fire. He said this shit fire. Okay, yeah. Mo said you used to joke and say Ghost was the easy mode that Sekiro never got. That's funny. Just said this got a lot of traction when you posted it this week. People really love it. Yeah, yo, Twisted Metal is I'm telling you, man, that PS1, like I make jokes about the PS1 all the time and how like it kind of like it doesn't age well, right? Like the PlayStation 1 games, the graphics look horrible. Like as you see in the video itself, like it doesn't look too good, but they was fun as hell, man. Twisted Metal was a great idea, ahead of its time. But like if you could take yourself back to 1995, you know what I mean, obviously for those who can, then you'll know at this time these graphics was hot. Like this is not like looking back on it now, yeah, obviously it don't look good at all, but like at the time it was hot. And Twisted Metal is a great franchise, no doubt. Andrew said Twisted Metal 1 and 2 were life, the best games of that time, in my opinion. The show did this game series justice. Absolutely. Absolutely. There's a lot of Easter eggs and callbacks in that show, man. Big shout out to the producers of that for knowing, you know what I mean? Because sometimes these video games, they can be hit or miss, you know what I mean? Also, we're going to talk about it. It's kind of breaking news, but there is a Zelda movie being in the works. We'll talk about that in a little while. But yeah, Mo said definitely like Vigilante 8 a lot better. This was playable though. Yeah, man, Vigilante 8 I think came out 2 years after this, so kind of had a leg up on that. But yeah, man, Twisted Metal's where it got started. Bobby said this is a classic. Absolutely. Bona fide classic. Super fire. Didn't watch it, but my friend said it was fire. I want to watch it. Mo said keep that Zelda, that Zelda movie. We're gonna talk about it. All right. So the next game I want to talk about, man, is a game that I never thought I would like, to be honest. I ended up loving, and that is SSX Tricky, which dropped on the PS2, GameCube, and Xbox all the way back in 2001, November of 2001. I got bad memories of 2001. It's not because of what you guys think, probably because the Yankees lost. Shout out to the Texas Rangers for beating the Diamondbacks all the way in 2023. But back in 2001, look, man, I didn't play this game when it first came out, but I am a big fan of the franchise, which again, I never would have thought I was. But I guess at this time, Tony Hawk, the Hoffman games with the bikes and the BMX, and even going back to 2 Extreme, 3 Extreme, I guess I should have known, but I had so much fun with this game, man. I think I originally had this game on the GameCube, probably like 2003, 2004, when the sequels started dropping. But now I have it on the PS2 and the Xbox. It's just fun, man. It's like Tony Hawk, of course, like where it's like, you know, it's not really realistic, but that's what makes it fun. It's very arcadey. Tricks and combos is the key. Big fan of SSX, man. I wouldn't even be mad to see it back. I know they kind of had something similar with the this is a game that came out by Ubisoft. Oh my god. It was the it just came out. You could bike, you could fly, you can skate. I forgot what it's called, but damn, I'm gonna have to look it up. But in the meantime, what's your thoughts on this game, man? What's your thoughts on this game? Angel said, yo, what's good? Let's get Angel, man. Show your love to Wave, man, who's out this week. He'll be back next week though, without a doubt. Andrew said, thank you to Mo about the Zelda movie. Oh, don't do this. We'll talk about it in a little while. Twisted Metal is fire. Yo, Twisted Metal is fire, bro. It is fire. Andrew said, weren't some of y'all in diapers in 2001? That's hilarious. Not exactly, but yeah, definitely not in 01. But Jeff said, I never played this, but it looks fun. This game is a lot of fun. It's pick up and play. Anybody could play. You don't got to know nothing about snowboarding, to be honest. You know what I mean? If you like the Tony Hawk games, then you probably would like this. I mean, the fact that you're skating versus snowboarding, really not that big of a difference. But I do miss these days when EA they had that whole separate division, EA Big, when they had all types of games, you know what I mean? They also made the street games, and that whole division is gone now. I wish it was still around, if I'm being honest. Mo said, I skipped this. Pro Skater 2 and 3 had it unlocked. That's a fact. So this game, it did get off to a slow start because of Tony Hawk 2 and 3, if we're being completely honest. But again, if you ever got a chance, retro game stores, probably like $15, if not less. Pick this up, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I promise y'all. Just said kindergarten. They can keep Zelda. Yo, come on, y'all. Like, yo, we gonna get to it, but damn. Bobby Drake said, never play SSX, but I've heard good things. Yo, it's fun, man. Pick up and play. That's all. Andrew said, I was a freshman then. We talking freshman in high school or freshman in college? Andrew, which one? Wave is lazy. Nah, Wave is sick, man. He's sick. He definitely gonna be back. I'm sure it's killing him to miss the show. Just no other day this week I could have done it. So that's why I'm the lone wolf here. But I got y'all, man. Definitely appreciate this, man. Definitely appreciate. Most of it, I was about to take the SAT. He said high school, my guy. You never know. You never know. He said, nah, stop making excuses. Y'all are crazy. That's hilarious. All right, y'all. Yo, we about to get to this next game, man. Yo, next game we talking about is, look, there's always been a debate with PlayStation. Who's the mascot, right? Is it Crash Bandicoot? Is it Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank? Is it Sora from Kingdom Hearts? Who's that mascot for PlayStation? But Ratchet and Clank, November 4th, 2003. And look, man, I got into Ratchet and Clank late. This is probably when the PS3 drop is when I finally got into Ratchet and Clank. And I do like it. I don't know what took me so long to get into it, if I'm being completely real with y'all. I think by this time I was just tired of things. I played Mario to death, Sonic to death. I played Crash Bandicoot to death, Banjo-Kazooie to death, Zelda to death. So like, I by this point I was like, I don't want to play it again. But I do like Ratchet and Clank. I did not play the one that just dropped for PS5, but I heard it was really good. It's something I definitely want to check out. But yeah, I did go back and play this when I started collecting games. I did not play this to completion. I'm not even going to sit up here and lie, but I will say that Ratchet and Clank is a fun franchise. I just wish I basically wasn't so platformed out, if that makes sense. Because 2003, yeah, I mean, at this point, I want to say I might have had the PS2. I might not have. I don't remember, if I'm being honest, but Ratchet and Clank is dope, though. I love the franchise. Looking forward to playing that PS5 game. See what y'all saying in these comments, man. Said Mo, you old? He is old. It's like fine wine. Yeah, all right. I feel like Ratchet and Clank is so underrated. I don't know if it's going to stay underrated because a lot of people do have it under Crash and Mario, and Zelda. But and I think that's kind of fair. You know what I mean? Says Crash, that's solidified. I agree. I do think Crash is the official mascot. Sega has Sonic, Mario with Nintendo. I do think it's Crash with PlayStation. But a lot of people have speculated over the years, especially once Crash started appearing on Xbox as well. With Wrath of Cortex, I think that was the first one to appear on Xbox. So people kind of tried to strip that PlayStation mascot from Crash. And obviously we know Crash is now owned by Xbox. So people are basically kind of stripped that title from Crash. So let me know if y'all think Crash is still the official mascot for PlayStation. Andrew said, man, Ratchet and Clank was one of those games where you actually would want to explore the entire map. The chicken gun, genius. So I do remember the chicken gun, but again, not from the original time, but from like going back and playing it. Yeah. Mostly I remember the commercials more than the actual game. Probably not a good thing. Bobby Drake said Crash Bandicoot was the original mascot for PlayStation. In my opinion, Ratchet and Clank is fire though. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I definitely think it's I still think it's the mascot for PlayStation, but I can see why. Look, we know PlayStation fans are very loyal, very it's like wrestling fans, right? Like they're very loyal to the brand. And the fact that Crash Bandicoot A is now owned by Xbox, but also started appearing on Xbox back in 2001, they probably was like, he can't be a mascot for PlayStation if his games also appear on the other consoles. Now, granted, Sonic did start appearing on Nintendo, but obviously that's because Sega as a console ceased to exist. Andrew said, wasn't Jack and Dexter mascots for a while? Yeah, actually they were, and it was right around this time, right around 2002, 2003. That's funny. Definitely not. Kratos is the mascot. I'm not mad at that. I know usually they want the mascots to be more family friendly. I know some will say Xbox with Master Chief, but Kratos is not a bad one though, because obviously the God of War games are fire. Most said, I'm not sure if PlayStation even has a mascot. Right now, it has to be Kratos, right? I assume, because like Kingdom Hearts appears on Xbox now, and I think a lot of PlayStation fans want it to be that exclusive. So it is what it is, I guess. All right, let's get to the next game. Next game we talking about is now we talking about an absolute banger now. I know y'all gonna have mass love for this game, rightfully so. We talking about Halo 2, which dropped November 9th, 2004, obviously on the original Xbox. Shout out to Octavian Martin and RD Lucas checking out the show. Appreciate y'all. Wave will be back next week. He is under the weather. Halo 2, we talking about right now, y'all. November 9th, 2004, obviously developed by Bungie, and shout out to those in Bungie who lost their jobs. Hope you bounce back on your feet. But yo, talking about a classic, y'all. Halo 2. Look, man. Look. Another debate. We just talked about the mascot of PlayStation debate. When it comes to ranking those first 3 Halo games, man, I've seen 3-1-2, I've seen 3-2-1, 1-2-3, 1-3-2. How do y'all rank these Halo games, man? The first 3 we're talking about. Do you go 1-2-3? Do you go 2-1-3? How do y'all rank these first 3 Halo games? If I had to pick, this is tough because my bias is saying 3-2-1, but I'm not sleeping on that first game, man. That first game was so damn good. So damn good. So I'd probably go, I don't know, actually, you know what? I probably would go 3-2-1. But I could also see somebody having 2 as the best. But hell of a game, man. Hell of a game. Campaign was picked up great. But let's see what y'all saying about Halo 2, man. Octavia Martin said, I'm gonna give it to Kratos. Games are less family friendly than they used to be. I agree with that. Kratos has to be it now. God of War's been rocking on the PlayStation forever now. It feels like. I think just under 20 years. I could be wrong about that. But yeah, he definitely is the mascot. Mo said, boy, Halo 2, man. Halo 2. Andrew said, best video game soundtrack ever. Best shit talk, most toxic, big team battles with all those vehicles made this game the absolute best. That's a fact. That's a fact. Nothing like coming home on a Friday to going to your friend's house and playing customs while their mom makes pizza rolls. Yo, pizza rolls is fire. But yo, real talk, man. Real talk. And still with the system link. If y'all, it's funny because kids probably don't even know what that is. But yeah, Halo 2, man, super duper special game. Let me know if y'all watching how y'all rank these games. Or the first 3 we talking about. Jess says 3-1-2. Okay, see, showing love to that first game. Octavian said 3-1-2. 2 story was kind of meh. Okay, so you see what I'm saying? How everyone's kind of have a different take on which of these 3 was the best. Mo said Halo 2 was too fire. Dual wield weapons, play as the arbiter, and was the first game to kick off Xbox Live. That's a good challenge to. Damn, this is tough. That's tough. Mo said goated. Look, man, Halo franchise, like, this is how you do a sequel. I feel like I've had this critique in the past about how certain games, the sequel kind of falls short or it's a direct copy of the first one. I feel like Halo has done the sequels really, really well. Andrew said Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo for multiplayer, and of course, story is Halo 1, 2, and 3, obviously, because it's right. All right, so we got 2-3-1. I've seen 3-1-2. Like, it's a tough one. Bobby Drake said, I never finished the first game, so I never went back to it until my homie had me playing Halo Reach Online. I do plan to give Halo another chance, though. Halo super fire, bro. I'm telling you, man. Check it out. The Master Chief collection. Mo said 3-2-1. 3 was just too good, even though 2 definitely had a Matrix Reloaded ending. The multiplayer elevated it. Look, man, I'm super biased for Halo 3, so I try not to even debate about it because I'm just not even being fair or being biased. But yeah, 3 is just special, man. It's like the apex of it. Jess said kicking off live is a good point. Most of us still wish they kept the ability to go akimbo. I forgot why they said they took that out. I couldn't. We was talking about that last year when we was talking about Halo Infinite and just like the history of it. Even though the trailer lied because you couldn't do with rockets. I think I have a video of that trailer somewhere. I gotta find that, post that to the page. They could re-release this. I would pay 100 for it, no questions. Look, man, I don't know about 100. I don't know about 100, but I pay regular price for that though. Shout out to Bungie. Shout out to Halo. All right, let's get to the next thing. Next thing we talking about. Look, man, it never quite lived up to Halo, but it had a huge fan base. I know some people didn't like it. But we talking about Gears of War dropped on the Xbox 360 November 6, 2006. One of the first big games to drop on the 360 in terms of exclusives. Look, man, Gears of War got a big fan base. I got into it late. Again, probably like 2000. Probably that next year. Probably middle of 2007, right before COD dropped, which we'll talk about in a second. But I'm a big fan of Gears of War, man. It's not something that I'm like, oh, it's one of the best of all time or anything, but it's like one of those games that I like. And I'm not trying to make it seem like it has a cult fan base. It was a big game for Xbox. But I do feel like it's not Halo, and then COD 4 dropped literally not even 12 months later, and it just shut down the world. And so Halo 3 was dominating, COD was dominating, this kind of fell into that third slot. But I'm a big fan of Gears of War. I've always been a big fan of the franchise. I still play them whenever, when they remastered, was it Gears 5? I played that on the Series X. But yeah, big fan. It's just not Halo 3, right? It's not COD 4. But still, I will always be a purchaser of Gears of War, not even gonna lie. I know I've seen the critiques of it throughout the years, and again, it's just bias, man. It's just bias. All right, let's see what y'all saying about Gears. Andrew said, "You're on a roll with these. Gears was awesome." Look, man, I love the gore in Gears, man. That's what I love. The story was good too. I think people sleep on the story if they even played it. But yeah, the gore and stuff in the story, I mean, the gore and stuff in the gameplay was super duper fire, especially with that chainsaw. Mo said the last game was the reason why I never got on this game. Like I said, man, it got overshadowed, but I still felt like it held its own because it did sell a lot of copies. But Halo, Call of Duty, these are franchises that's still going ultra mega strong. But shout out to Gears though. Huge fan of Gears of War. Bobby Drake said franchise. Can't wait till 6 comes out. My question is, when is it coming out? We're going to talk about the Series X and how it turns 3 this year. I'm wondering where these games are. Well, we'll talk about that in a second. But Jess said, if Halo wasn't a thing, what do you think that would have done for the franchise? I'm not going to say it filled the shoes that Halo did because Halo popped up on the original Xbox to go with it. But I do think it would have been bigger. But I still think COD would have shined because what dropped in 2007 with COD 4, I think that just took over the world, man. Like COD 4 pushed Halo, you know what I mean, to the brink, and that was Xbox big thing. So I still think it would have fell second instead of third, but that's not really saying much. Andrew said it might not be Halo, but it was very challenging, which is very true. Goal was to chainsaw as many as you could. That's what I'm talking about. That gore, man. I love that gore factor, and like especially at this time where the Wii would drop either this year in 06 or the next year. It's more family friendly, and this was just blood and guts, you know what I mean, to some degree. Best grenade system too. That's a good one. That's a good point, Andrew. I ain't gonna lie on that. That's a good point. John said, I'm just tuning in. Gears is gold. It was good. John was good, bro. Was good. Bobby said, Gear 6 is coming out the same day as GTA 6. Yo, so that means it's not dropping. That means it's not dropping, huh? But shout out to Gears of War, man. And yo, the last game we talking about for this week, y'all, is obviously a game that revolutionized the shooter in terms of multiplayer and online. Obviously, we talking about Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, which is why when Modern Warfare dropped recently, everyone kind of had the name mixed up. But Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare dropped November 5th, 2007. Now, I remember I got this game for Christmas of 2007, and I just played this nonstop, man. I'm talking late into the night. I'm going into school the next day, like sleepy. You know what I mean? Like, I played this game to the damn ground. And I know last week we talked about the toxic lobbies and stuff like that. Between Halo, hell, you can say Gears. Look no further, man. Like, I remember this is the first time I ever played against cats from overseas. They cursing me out, like, like, yo, this game was so dope, man. Like I said, like this kicked off that golden era of COD. If you ask me, I was a big fan of 1, 2, and 3, but this one, and then obviously you had Black Ops, you had World at War with the zombies, Modern Warfare 2, 3, super dope, man. I had no clue. The campaign was great. Like I said, whenever I get a COD game, I always play the campaign first till this day. I haven't heard good things about Warfare 3, which is drops Friday. But I'm gonna play that too. But I played this campaign. I love the campaign mode. Big fan of this, man. What's your thoughts on Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare? Said I love that grenade system, and Andrew. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Just here we go. 0 days without mentioning GTA 6. Justin and Andrew. Mo said Modern Warfare changed the game. Story was excellent and the multiplayer was based. Thought I legit did something wrong in the story when that nuke went off. Oh man, the nuke. That's an infamous moment in gaming, man. Infamous moment. The story had me in my feelings. Yo, the campaign was flawless, man. Like it was so damn good. Like, cause I was a big fan growing up of SOCOM, Medal of Honor, a lot of those shooter games. So like I've always played the campaign mode of every shooter game ever, to be honest. And the fact that this one was just special, man. The voice acting was good. The way they told the story, like I said, the nuke and everything, the twist at the end, it was so good, man. Just said this was a special time in game. Just said it's a special time in gaming. Completely agree. Completely agree. Like this Halo 3, I always talk about that 2007 year was so special. So special. Shout out to my pops too with the internet and let me hook up. Because at first he said no. He's like, you're going to run up to the internet. I was like, that's not how it works anymore. So it allowed us to plug in the 360 and it was off to the races. Bobby said, definitely had some late nights. Yo, that's a fact, bro. Like, yo, that's a fact. Staying up till like 3 o'clock in the morning playing, man. That's a fact. One day we need to have a discussion on who had the best war campaign. I'm down for that. We definitely can do that, man. Definitely do that as a show, man. Me and Waves definitely talk about doing more shows in terms of like more focused shows. Like we've done deep dives in the past. I think we did Super Nintendo, which Mo was on. I don't know. We did GTA San Andreas. We did Nintendo 64. And I think we did something else. But definitely, if you ever got some suggestions for like these deep dive shows where we kind of focus in on one thing, I'm definitely down for that, y'all. So definitely let me know. Just said that would be a fire deep dive episode. I absolutely agree. I keep a bunch of notes on stuff and ideas for shows to do. So definitely. Let's see. Mo said it's definitely the Modern Warfare series. That you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with that. SOCOM, Medal of Honor, COD, and such. Yeah, definitely, man. Because SOCOM gets slept on. Like I know some people didn't like you kind of gotta direct your guys to do this and do that. It's like shooter game, but it's also had like RPG elements to it, which I liked. But the campaign of those were good. It was good as hell too. But yeah, that's all we got for this week in gaming. Let's talk about Xbox. The Series S and X turns 3 officially. So what y'all think, man? What do y'all think about the Xbox Series S and X? How do y'all feel about it? 3 years in, I know there was some problem with the chips, so not everybody got them till last year. So for some, it's been out for a year. But how are y'all feeling? My biggest gripe when it comes to Xbox and these consoles being out for this long so far is I feel like we saw trailers for games that we still haven't got yet. Stalker 2, right? I talk about it all the time. I saw that trailer in like 2020, right when this first dropped. And I was like, yo, this game looks so good. It's going to be good. And now it has a release date of Q1 2024. This is after it's supposed to drop in 2021. Hellblade 2, another game I'm looking forward to. Same thing. Haven't really seen an update on it, have no release date for it. Now it's saying 2024. Fable, they announced that in 2021. No release date on that. Maybe 2024. I still think it's going to come out in September for the 20th anniversary of Fable. I could be wrong on that. But my biggest gripe with Xbox is it's like, and I hate to play the cliche of, oh, they have no games, but where are the games at? Like, where are these games that are promised? I'm not saying go make something brand new, but these games you showed us trailers for and stuff, where have they been? Like you know what I mean? And part of it is salty because I do want to play Hellblade. I thought Hellblade 1 was so damn good. I do want to play Fable. Big fan of the whole franchise. And I do want to play Stalker 2. I like that game looked incredible to me. But all in all, I do love the Series X. I love the graphical, like the jump it made. I know some say the PS5 and that didn't take as big of a jump as it should over the Xbox One and the Xbox One X. And we're talking about the PS5 anniversary next week as that turns 3 as well. But look, man, I like the Xbox. I'm not here to shit on it. I like the Series S as well. And I like how they kind of had that middle ground. I thought it was very smart by Microsoft. But at the same time, it's like these games need to come out now. You know what I mean? Halo came out, it dropped, it held us over. Forza dropped, which I thought Forza Horizon 5 was great. Motorsport is cool too. I like the Horizon series more. But I would like to start seeing some of these games that we saw these trailers for to drop. I feel like Game Pass has been holding down this entire gen, and I know it's kind of by design, but I think it's time to start seeing these games. Let's see. Just said, I can't believe it's been 3 years already. I know, time flies. Time absolutely flies. John says, I'm a Sony guy, and I love my Series X. Now, did you get it when it first dropped? Like, I guess I'll ask this question. Did any of y'all have a problem getting your hands on the Series S or X? Because I know the pre-order situation was a nightmare trying to get it. It also went through a chip shortage, although not quite as bad as the PlayStation. But I'm curious. Just said, where's Stalker 2 for real? I want that game so bad. I know. That trailer like wowed people at the 2020 Game Awards, and we haven't seen the actual game yet. Mo said, got the X, still fire. Wish they kept some features from the one though. Killing PS in the graphics department. Yeah, the games look gorgeous on it. That's why I'm like, I'm not here to shit on it. It's just more like some of the games I've been waiting on that had release dates of now 2 years ago, we haven't seen yet. And that's my biggest gripe with it so far. Jess said, I agree. That's probably my only complaint. Otherwise, I'm happy for sure. Andrew said, I feel we are getting the same pattern with Xbox One. Games are pushing the boundaries, aka bugs, and we get frozen towers of money. I love my X, but damn, fix this shit. It's 2023. That's a fact. That's a good point. Gamer Live, look, what's good, bro? He said Xbox about to change the game this coming year. You will see. I'm all for it, man. Like I said, there's games that as soon as they drop, I'm going to buy them. Stalker 2, Fable, and Hellblade 2. Those are the 3 I've been waiting on this entire time. Of course, there's more games I'm sure it's going to drop that I'm going to get. From what I hear, Kingdom Hearts 4 will be coming to Xbox as well. I know it's not an Xbox game, but I'm going to get that. I'm sure they're going to do something with Call of Duty now that they got that, and Crash Bandicoot now that they got that. But like I said, I still love the console. I never had a problem getting it, to be honest. But I know a lot of folks did. So I know, although it's 3 years in, for some people, they didn't get it till 21 or 22. So we'll see. No Ring of Red Death this time around, though. So Bobby Drake said, I saw the trailer for Bright Infinite, and that was a big part of the reason I got the Series X. Turned out to be a demo-sized game, and I was disappointed. Still a great console. Yo, these games companies be tricking us, y'all. I'm telling you, because they'll put these trailers out, and you're like, oh my God, this looks so good. And then you'll get the game, and it's not that, or even worse, the game, you won't see the game for 4 years. Just said I still have beef with Target over them damn pre-orders. Oh my God, man. It's in the cart, it's not in the cart. It's in the cart, it's not in the cart. Andrew said, I ordered on Best Buy and got it in a couple days. That's good, no. That's good, man. Because I know when it came out in that holiday window of 2020, people was going crazy. We're locked inside for COVID. People going crazy trying to get it. You couldn't buy them in stores physically. It was a nightmare, man. Nightmare rollout. I hope I get it. The pandemic didn't help, but I hope for the PS6 and whatever the new ones that it turns out to be a lot better drop. Most of that don't beta test consoles. I waited about 6 months. I remember that. I remember telling you I don't think there's going to be a problem, and you was like, "Nah, I'm still going to wait," and I respect it. Because look, man, the 360 burned a lot of people, bro. The 360 and the PS3, because the PS3 has some hardware problems too, just not as infamous as the Red Ring of Death. Bobby Drake said, "I got a Series S first, and then I upgraded to an X later." And I like what they did with the new S, where I think it's a terabyte of storage now. I think it's all blacked out too. So my PS4 Pro still can't run Ghost of Tsushima without glitching. Damn. The PS4 Pro sound like a plane too, man. That damn fan they put in that is crazy. Most Andrew said his PS4 can't run Hello Kitty without wanting to take off and join the Air Force. See that damn plane sound, man. That damn fan is crazy in that game. I mean, with that console. Gamer Live looks to the WoW will be World of Warcraft will be coming. That would be clutch. I heard that, so I don't think it's official, but the fact that now they can, right, with the deal closing, that they could bring World of Warcraft to Xbox can be fire, brings it to a whole new slew of people. And if they want, they can license it out to PlayStation 2 if they wanted to, right? Because the install base is already huge. And now you could just kind of balloon that up to where it rivals COD, if not more. Oh, my gripe with the Series S and X is they got rid of the Kinect. I used to play Just Dance with my kids, but now you can only play it with your phone. That's a good point, Bobby Drake. So I have Just Dance for the little one for the Switch. And I was thinking about that, being able to just use the Kinect to just dance. You don't got to hold anything in your hands. You don't have to worry about the Wii remote or the Switch Joy-Cons or the controller. I do kind of miss that, man. Like, was it Just Dance, Michael Jackson Experience, the Kinect Sports, Kinect Adventures? I miss all that, if I'm being honest. Most of the Kinect was everything. It really was. It really was. Also says, speaking of the red rings, I had them before. It was a well-known problem, so I bought a new 360 from Walmart, switched it with the old one, and brought it back. Got my money back in the free 360. Gotta play the game, man. You finesse Walmart, man. Shout out, man. Should have. Now, I wish you would have finessed GameStop. You would have repped all of us well, man, because they definitely finessed a whole generation. But shout out, man. I think I remember that too. The Kinect was great in concept, but horrible execution. I had fun with it. I ain't gonna lie. I thought the Kinect when it first came out, I thought it was cheesy, and then until I actually like used it, I thought it was cool, man. Actually, the Kinect is still hooked up to my 360. Tiger Woods and Nike training game for Kinect was I do remember the Tiger Wood games, being able to just stand there and get the backswing right and everything. I had a lot of fun with the Kinect, to be honest. Shout out to Bobby Drake for bringing that up, man. All right, yo. Let's get to the spin wheel, man. We're gonna do a few of these, get some of these questions, and we're gonna get out of here. As always, appreciate the support. We're gonna do about 4 or 5 of these things. Shout out to Wave, man. He'll be back next week. Let's see. Get to these spin wheels. Appreciate y'all rocking with us on this kind of makeshift show. Wave will be back next week. Let's get to it. Pull this up. Let's get to it. Do you like games with realistic graphics, or do you prefer more cartoonish graphics? So probably more like Jet Set Radio, like we talked about last week. Obviously, more towards realistic. I mean, more towards cartoonish Mario, Switch games, stuff like that. Um, Me personally, this is tough because I do like realistic. I'm not even gonna front like sports games, shooter games when GTA when they make it look more realistic, it looks incredible. But I'm thinking about Super Mario Wonder, right? Obviously, it doesn't look realistic, but the game looks absolutely gorgeous. So I'm thinking about that when it comes down to like how some of these games are. Like, you know what? I might even go cartoonish because the way they could utilize color and those like Super Mario Wonder looks so good. The Kirby game that dropped last year looks incredible. I think I'm actually gonna go more cartoonish because I feel like sometimes when the games look so realistic, they become buggy. I could be wrong on that, but so I think I used to go realistic all day, 360 era, Xbox One era, PS3, PS4. But I think now I'm more into that. Like, if it looks good and it runs good, that cartoonish style. Super Mario Wonder has changed my mind. All right. Andrew said realistic, both depending on the game from Gamer Live Look. I agree with both, but if you had to pick one, most it depends on the game. Just it depends on the game. I'm usually more impressed. Yeah, without a doubt. I want a realistic Mario. How's that gonna look? Bobby Drake said, I like all the graphics, but if I have to pick, I'll pick cartoon. The colors are more attractive. That's what I'm talking about, man. I'm telling you, you played Super Mario Wonder. Like, I know you have. I'm telling you, it's going to change your mind, man. That game looks so good. To make the comparison, look at AEW Fight Forever. It looks great and cartoony, then WWE is realistic and gameplay is okay. That, yeah, yeah. Some of the greatest games we played don't look good, not even for the times. No Mercy never looked good. It never looked good. I don't care what nobody says. It never looked good. Mo said it's going to look like the '90s love action. Like was homo. Shout out to him, man. Hell no. I'm good on that. Let's get to this next one, y'all. What video game are you looking forward to playing in the future? All right, so y'all only pick one. If I gotta pick one, y'all gonna pick one too. What video game y'all looking forward to playing in the future? I could say Grand Theft Auto 6, of course. But honestly, I think if I could pick one, it's probably Hellblade 2. Like I said, I absolutely loved Hellblade 1. Go check it out. Still on Game Pass. If you haven't played it, I heavily advise it. Hellblade 2, man. From what I saw when they launched those trailers, it looks so good graphically. But also, again, as long as they didn't do a complete 180 with the story and how the game is played, I think that's gonna be so damn good, man. If I had to pick one, Hellblade 2, GTA 6, of course, right? Um, Stalker 2, whenever that drops, I'm looking forward to. That Princess Peach game it could be fun too. I'm not even gonna lie. Trying to think what else is gonna drop soon. I'm not too big on the Mario RPG remake, if I'm being honest. So I'm not really hype on that, but Hellblade 2, that keeps popping in my mind, man. That's the one I'm waiting. I know it drops on Game Pass too, so we all can just play it, but that's the one I'm waiting on. Hellblade 2. Game Alive, the Division 3. When we getting that game, man? We know you work for them. when we getting that game, bro? Andrew said GTA 6. I'm looking forward to that too, big time, man. It's been way too long. I know I'm forgetting the game too. Just that basically everything we just talked about with Xbox. Agreed. Mo said the next Pokemon main series game. No way Game Freak doesn't listen to the complaints and come back harder with the next gen. Pokemon has done a good job of listening to other fans. So I definitely agree with that. I'm trying to think, would they put it for holiday 24? Would they skip a year until Holiday 25. I'm curious. Is one of those two years we gonna see it? Gamer Live, look, right. The college football series makes a return in the summer of 24. That's a good one because I love those college games back in like hell from 02, 03, 04, all the way to 14. So big fan of college football and the video games. Can't wait for that one. That's a good one, bro. Bobby Drake said, a game I've been anticipating for years is Dust 2, but there hasn't even been an announcement of it yet. Dean is playing. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I don't. Is that even a thing? Game of Live looks at 2025. 2025, so another year. I can see that. I can see 2025 for Division 3. Andrew said, Mo still waiting on that OG Silver and Gold remake. And Mo still saying they did it 10 years ago with Heart Gold Soul Silver. Division 3. Okay. All right. Bet. All right. Let's get to this next one. Y'all, appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. Do you have any gaming trophies or achievements? I know we all do, especially with the way it works. So let me ask y'all, what was the biggest achievement? I'm kind of going to switch this up. What was the most memorable achievement you got, man? I know the 360 era was huge on achievements. So what's that one achievement you got that you was hyped for, man? If I had to pick one in terms of achievements, shit. I mean, when you beat the Condemned Blood Origin, that's a good one. When like to complete that game, I remember that when it popped up on the screen. That shit was fire because I love that game. I'm a super biased for that game too. Trying to think what else. Like notorious achievements. Obviously, some of the ones you got in Halo 3 was good ones. Call of Duty had some good ones for multiplayer stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, so what's some of the trophies or achievements y'all got that like got y'all hype, man? Especially going back to that 360 era. Most said y'all gotta put some respect on Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Yo, you know how it is, man. People just want that original joint. That's what that is. That's all. Bobby Drake said Dean keeps saying he's working on the game, but he won't say what it is. The fans think it's stuff. Okay. I didn't know that. Okay. I can see that because I obviously that's the big one, but it's like, are we talking at this point? Are we talking 25, 26? Like, how far away are we talking? Game of Live Look said, suppose the NFL 2K is returning with an NFL Blitz type of game. Sign me up already. Sign me up. I played 2K5 like last week. Sign me up. I play that game yearly, so sign me up for that. I'm down. Andrew said, when I finally finished Outlast, I got the story achievement and new boxes and pants and a new recliner. Outlast is so good, man. I know some folks don't like the survival horror, but yeah, man, that's such a good game. Jess said, this is going to say a lot about my personality. Get an achievement for kicking a chicken in Fable 2. I didn't know it was an achievement, and I got so excited for no reason. That's hilarious. GTA 5, I think I need a bigger boat. Shout out to my homie Franklin. I got all the trophies on God of War 3. And ironically enough, Dust was the first game I got all the achievements on for the 360. The way this works out, right? The way life works out with I'm telling you, spin wheel questions, they know, man. They always flow right into the show. Oh, there comes that chicken kicker. No idea. Never really put too much stock into achievement hunting. Mo, you a goddamn lie. Because I remember playing Rock Band, and I forgot what it was. You was playing the drums or something, one of those songs, and you got the achievement for something. I remember you got hyped. Just saying. I don't mean to call you out, but still. Think that I think I need a bigger boat achievement was fun. It was. All right, let's get to this next one, y'all. Have you ever competed in a video game tournament? He said, Mo said, don't recall. Yeah, all right. Have you ever competed in a video game tournament? Yes, I competed in the one for No Mercy using the pay-per-view mode. I competed in a Super Smash one when I was in college. I competed in Rainbow Six Siege one. Didn't win any of them, but I have competed in that one. And those three, I'm trying to think. I might be missing something else. I did a tournament for Madden, whichever one had Gronkowski on the cover. I want to say that was Madden 17. Whichever one had Gronk on the cover, that was the one I competed in. I got the closest in. I think I made it to the semis. But playing with the Raiders. Yeah, Madden 17 was the one with Gronk on it, and that's the one that I got the farthest. But Smash, Madden, No Mercy using the PPV mode. I'm missing something else, to be honest, but yeah, I love the idea though, man. I still got the idea. And Wave it's funny because when me and Wave was talking, I was like, yeah, when Mario Kart 9, I want to get like 12 of us on to play that. He was like, Mario Kart 9 is never going to drop, so you might as well just do it with 8. Which obviously you couldn't do it. New map packs for 8 drop Thursday, but let me know if y'all down for that, man. Hop on some Mario Kart, 12 of us, run the Grand Prix, y'all. Just said no. He said absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not any official ones I competed. Okay. Lies. I did NBA Jam tournament when I was 13. Okay, see? Halo 2, to bring it back full circle, started the first match on a running riot, ultimately ended up in third and won a wireless original Xbox controller. That shit was money back in the day. What was that? At least $70? Lost in the finals. Okay. Guitar Hero and got first. Won a $250 custom guitar controller. Competed Halo 2 tourney here at Family Video and got third out of 80. That's what's up. That's what's up. Bobby Drake said, I competed in a Super Street Fighter tournament when I was a kid and won $50. Okay, I see y'all, man. That's what's up. Get to this next one, then we'll get out of here. Look out, we starting to talk about what to do for a deep dive. So appreciate y'all, man. Have you ever encountered any negativity while gaming online? If so, how did you deal with it? Man, I'm a natural shit talker. So obviously back in the COD days, Halo days, on that 360, man, PS3 era, so much negativity. N-word was flying like crazy. All types of slurs and sayings just flying like crazy. I'm the type where I just snap back on people, you know what I mean? But I think I remember one, ironically, what was it even that era? This was more 2016 playing Rainbow Six Siege. I was playing with my man Vic. I was playing with I don't know if Wade was there. He might have been there. I was playing my boy T. I remember this, we was playing against this group. And they just I'm talking country, like backwoods Louisiana. They was like, yo, N-word this, N-word that, N-word this, N-word that, da, da, da. And we sitting there dying laughing. We cursing them out back. And they was really trying to cut deep. You know what I mean? That shit was so funny because it had no effect. And they was getting so damn mad. But yeah, man, other than that, obviously, y'all know how the chat used to be. You know what I mean? It used to be crazy in them lobbies. But yeah, I usually just talk shit back. You know what I mean? That I probably talk to be honest, I probably talk shit first. But yeah, let's see what y'all got. Just start laughing. Okay, I got a story. Give me a minute. All right, cool. Let's see what y'all got. Mo said, when that's the best revenge. Yo, remember you used to win in Halo or COD or whatever, then that lobby when you get back out, everybody talking shit like, yeah, bitch, I told you that, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. That shit used to be so crazy, man. So crazy. When I played Halo Reach Online, super toxic. Yo, that's a fact, yo. Telling y'all, man, Halo, it get wild, man. Yes, every Call of Duty into deal, I join in on all the smoke. That's a fact. I'm telling you, bro. I remember my headset broke during Modern Warfare 2, and I literally took the bus to GameStop to get a new one. I was like, I can't just play it. I got to be online with the game chat and everything. Got to be. Now everybody playing parties, not the same no more. But yeah, all right, let's see what Andrew got for his story, and then right after that, we'll get out of here, man. What you got, Andrew? In the meantime, y'all got any suggestions for a deep dive, man? Please put it in the comments, man. Andrew said, my brother and I were playing Halo 3 online. We dropped the word fuck a lot, and some little kid got mad and said he was going to tell his mom. We kept going, then we hear footsteps hit the floor, his voice saying, Mom, these guys won't stop cursing. And then she drilled our asses. We said we'd stop. And as soon as the kid said, I told you guys, we told him where babies came from, and he told on us again. Yo, man, I don't know why parents I don't know why they let them kids be on there. You know what I mean? You know what time it was. They had to know, man. They had to know. Bobby Drake said, I still like to hear a deep dive for the Dreamcast. That one is coming. The Dreamcast is coming. That's a personal project I'm working on, man. I'm a Dreamcast super fan. I still collect for the Dreamcast actively. I got to get my hands on some of those Japanese exclusive games, though. It's a damn little nuts. Yo, y'all crazy, man. Yeah, definitely the Dreamcast. What else would y'all want to see a deep dive on for a show? So like I said, we did the Genesis, we did GoldenEye 64, we did GTA San Andreas, which Mo was on. We did the Sega Genesis, and we did Nintendo 64. So consoles, certain games, franchises, we can do the deep dives on. I'll definitely talk to Wave. We're talking about possibly doing some on No Mercy, Revenge, the N64 wrestling games. Like, there's so many like ways that we could spend this, but definitely, yo, appreciate the love and support, man. About to get out of here. Like I said, Wave will be back next week. I know Gaming with Live Look got the hashtag Wave is lazy. I'll be sure to pass that on to him. But yeah, man, definitely we're gonna do some deep dives. Be on the lookout for an episode probably next Wednesday or Thursday. We'll see though. I'll let y'all know as always. Catch y'all next week. Peace out.